Hello, I'm Wafflestick, and welcome back to my Minecraft survival series here on the WayStone server. We are currently on Season 2, Episode 15, and I have something to mention before we do begin today's episode. I have tweaked some settings on my microphone, and I'm wondering if it sounds a little bit better for the people who have headphones, because I have noticed a slight buzzing noise whenever we do record. And I know that doesn't bother a lot of people, but I am audiophile myself. I really pay attention to my audio if I can, and I noticed it was getting progressively worse because I added noise suppression and all of that, and it was just sounding kind of weird. So let me know what you think now, and let me know if I can improve it and how I could, because I have a very terrible microphone. I have a USB Blue Yeti, and it's not the greatest thing on earth. It picks up everything, and it gets on my nerves a bit. But today's episode, back into the world of Minecraft, we are going to be working on something that is needed. Everyone needs this in their survival world, and I know we've been doing some pretty massive projects, but I want to keep the train rolling. We are going to be working on a slime farm, which sounds really fun, actually. I am looking forward to moving my beacon if I need to. If we can try to use a chunk around here, that would be excellent. But yes, I really need to look up some stuff on Slime Finder. And let's see if we can make ourselves a slime farm, because we are going to be needing it for our redstone bits and bobs. So after recording last night, I did find an area for our slime farm to go. If we do press F3G, this is going to bring up the chunk borders, which is awesome. You can actually use that. That's part of vanilla Minecraft. It looks kind of crazy if you're looking around with all of the borders on. But yes, I have found an area over here where the trapdoor and crafting table is. So we have a slime farm right here, pretty much. And I'm thinking, even from our base, this should be far enough so that we can AFK on this slime farm here. So we're going to have to dig out this whole chunk, maybe even push the terraforming back a little bit. And yeah, we've got a lot of work ahead of us. I've just got to get my beacon over here so that we do have haste 2, because obviously we have no haste 2, which is unfortunate. But we will soon get that fixed. I may actually look around a little bit more before I do start that one, just to make sure there isn't one that's closer to my beacon, because this would make it 10 times easier. So let me do some more searching. Let me see if I can find a good chunk that's going to produce us huge quantities of slime. After much contemplation, I have decided to stick with the original chunk that I was talking about in the previous clip. I have cleared out a small space for our beacon, that way we can go ahead and haste mine this. But as you can see, we are running into some potential problems, which shouldn't be too much of a problem if we were to just go ahead and block this up. So if we were just to go ahead and place our dirt in the rest of this chunk right here, we shouldn't have to worry about water so much until we get down here, which is still an awkward area. It's going to go right into the stream. And that's not particularly awesome, but hey, I've got a bunch of dirt on backup so that when we do get home tonight, we'll be able to fill that in, that little piece of the river, and we should be good to go. So I'm just going to go ahead, put up my beacon, and then tonight roll with the project, because wow, we've got a lot to do, that's for sure. So it is currently the next day, and I have Frimp over here by this beacon. We are about to do some work on this chunk, and we do have the iron door and crafting table here, which is a nice little marker for it. Now Frimp's going to be helping me dig this out, and I have made a deal with the orange cat. If he helps me dig this out, I will be giving him this pick either right here or right here, probably because this one hasn't been named yet. We have mending on both. I got lucky with getting some mending bucks, but I guess we can go ahead and roll with this Frimp. Let's go ahead and get some stuff done. Yeah, there we go. So we'll do some work, and we'll catch you guys back here in just a second. Hopefully everything goes well. Rib and I have been doing quite a bit of work, and as you can see, we have gotten this far. We have found a couple of different cavern systems, and it was loaded with mobs, and I about died, which is a very unfortunate thing, but looks like Frimps is doing his work, and we're just kind of taking this a layer at a time, which I think is the smartest thing, and we're not going to make the same mistake as we did in the first season, because In Season 1, it seems like we were digging big holes, and going layer by layer is much simpler. Let me just go ahead and put it like that. Let's go ahead and continue on this project because, wow, we've still got quite a bit to go. I think we are on Y level 40, it looks like, so maybe not too much longer, but about 30 more layers or so. So Frimp and I have gotten to the layer that we have decided would be best for the slime farm. So I had thought a bit. Our haste 2 doesn't reach down past level 15, even a few layers above that. So it would be a little bit complicated if we had to move our beacon, and I'm thinking layer 15 should be pretty good for working with redstone because we do have to make an item elevator to bring those slime balls up. And those are going to probably be going to my base pretty soon. Frimp is eating some chicken, it looks like. Hello, Frimp. But I'm going to go ahead and clear out the rest of these invis blocks, and I think we'll be good to go. And as you can see, we do have some slime down here. Now, I was down here trying to kill them, but I thought maybe we could do an update clip on this. And they're very deadly. I didn't realize slime are so deadly, but it was kind of funny because I was trying to escape them. Oh, I've got looting 3 on this, so we can just get a crazy amount of slime balls from this. But yes, I started climbing up the ladder, and a big slime started following me. It was really strange. I had never seen a slime climb up the ladder. I wish I would have got a recording of that. But let's see just how many slime balls we can get from this. So we do have 42 slime balls. Should we even do a slime farm? I mean, should we just... That's crazy. So I ended up waking back up, and I wanted to chillax and listen to some music and do something, and this is what I ended up doing. I have decided to just go ahead and start decorating the slime farm just to make it look a little bit more fresh. We have a wall in already. I have a bunch of the smooth sandstone from when I was trying to build the mushroom, but of course this stuff is easily mined. It doesn't take anything. I've just been doing this, just going up to a layer and digging down and then switching to my pickaxe and finishing off the rest of the cobblestone here. And then whenever we reach to the bottom, which is very soon here, we can go ahead and start placing in our smooth sandstone and just go upwards. That's really literally all I've been doing. So working on this has been somewhat of a strenuous process, but we're about there. I'm going to probably do this about halfway at this wall and then probably continue it tomorrow. And I want to do something unique with the spawner platforms. So let me think about that and see what I can get going. The process is going a little bit slow, but it's getting a little bit faster because we have found a way to actually place in the sandstone. I'm on the last layer here finally. And wow, what a drop. But let's go ahead and keep going down. And I'm going to go ahead and get this done. I've been doing a little bit here and there during the night. And I think I may actually have one more layer where the ladder is, which isn't particularly too hard. So we'll go ahead and get that done. And it should be all good to go. I'm sort of in the middle of removing this layer, and I have gotten to the point where I had put in a floor, and I think this lime green looks really cool, and I think it'll even look cooler once we do get some water in there. But let's just go ahead and get this in concept for you guys, because holy cow, that looks cool. It's almost like a void of some sort. It's like a green void, but I'm going to go back down here, start work on this platform, because I think someone was just trying to be nice and put this here. The only thing is, cobblestone does not get mined by haste 5. I mean, it goes relatively fast, but this is, oh, it's still a little bit slow for me. I like things very fast paced, so getting this layer taken care of, and then also putting my beacon somewhere where it'll be safe and away from here, because we do need to make room. And I'm trying to think, I don't know if seeing slime would be a difficult thing with this floor in the bottom, so I do have about a stack of slime balls, so I think I'm good on it for now. Holy cow. This place is starting to shape up, and I think it looks pretty good. Now we just need to work on getting our platforms in place, and that'll probably be close to finish. We just gotta also put in a killing system with water. The slime farm looks rather nifty. And I've got my platforms in. Oh, can we do this without falling? There we are. That's all of our platforms, and it looks kind of wild. And I'm not sure if I like that lime green on the bottom, but hey, it's kind of a sort of a groovy, crazy color, and I think it'll pop more once we do get water down there. So I've got to work on getting some water going, and I'm trying to keep my inventory as clean as possible and have enough resources to do things. So I'm just going to bring down an infinite water source, maybe just a few buckets, nothing too crazy. And then we need to also make the killing system with the hopper and chest. And for this episode, I'll probably be done because personally, when I have all of that, it'll be functional. And as long as it's functional, by the time we end today's episode, things should be okay. I think it'll be fine from there. And then we'll worry about some other aesthetics, maybe next episode or something of that sort. But I'm going to go ahead and get those iron buckets, fill up an infinite water source, and hopefully we'll be done with this soon because it has been a rather long week here on the WayStone trying to get this episode finished. Oh, I seen that slime block there, and I thought that was a slime, but I had put a slime block in here. And a informal concrete generator, because I was doing some decor and stuff. I had put this here originally just to jump on it, but it doesn't seem to function the way I want it to, because, well, I don't know. I just don't know if I thought I was going to have more fun with that. So I got to be relatively careful, because I forget slime will jump down here and hit me. But we're on the killing system now. I have implemented a chest over here. I've put my slabs there. That way, if we've got to access this, we can actually do it from the other side, like around here somewhere if we dig like a door. Of course, don't worry, this is going to be transferred into an item elevator, so we won't have to worry about coming down here. But as of right now, this is the method I'm going to be using until we get that finished. So let's go ahead and grab our signs here and start placing this. I'm going to be using George's method. He is a YouTuber. I will try to leave a link in the description below because he has a very good method of drowning these slime, and I'm going to have to place signs. I'm hoping I have enough to work with this. It looks like I'm going to need just 2 more to finish it off, and I don't know if I have any wood on me. Yes, thankfully, so we can go ahead and craft up some more. I was a little bit more prepared for this, but maybe not. Let's go ahead and put in... We need sticks to make signs, that's right. Okay, can I... There we go. Do some sticks, and I don't think I'll just need a couple more. And... Whoops. Let's go ahead and do that. Whoops. Okay, pressing shift. I'm a terrible crafter. I just cannot craft. But let's go ahead and place the remaining signs up here, like so. And then the way this works is you've actually got to get some building blocks, which I'm going to probably just use slabs because, well, it's a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and place this here. And then we need a water source if possible. Let's go ahead and build up. I've got some full blocks. Sweet, I do. Let's go ahead and do that. And we need to place water right here and water over there. And this is going to push it backwards so that when the slime do come in, they're going to be pushed against this wall. Instead of placing them in there manually without the slabs, it wouldn't have that effect where it goes back there. So just to be safe about things, I'm going to probably just go ahead and dig out these first. And then we can dig out these. Let's go ahead and do that. And that should be our drowning system. So whenever the slime do come back here, they're going to get drug against that wall back there and into the hopper system, and they'll drown. So from here, we've just got to finish this waterway that goes into this, and then I'm pretty sure we'll be done. Let me go ahead and replace this smooth sandstone here. There we are. Yeah, it looks good. I mean, it's a very simple method, and it works. Cross your fingers. I think I am done with it. I think everything is in place. There's a couple of water sources here that is a little bit slightly concerning, but I think we could probably fix that if we wanted to, but I'm just going to leave it like it is for now because I think the slime are big enough that they'll be hitting this water here and be pushing over here. But let's go ahead and, I guess, wait for a minute and see if this is going to work. Okay, and we are back over here at base, at my first base anyway, and I have my whole inventory cleared out of slime balls. So now we have all the slime balls that we have collected over the duration of creating this farm. About 3 stacks, pretty much 3 stacks of slime balls from the Looting 3 sword. That's crazy. Now, before I do end off the episode, I would like to mention we do have a new member on the WayStone. He had joined during the progress of this episode, so I couldn't really announce him in the intro. But Draxxis, go check him out on YouTube. I will be leaving a link in the description below. Also, I will be adding him to my channel links. I had totally forgot to do that. There's a lot of changes that happen when a WayStone member gets put into the server, and I may actually need to put a welcome chest at some point down there in the clock tower. But I also want to say a huge thank you to Frimp for helping me dig out that chunk, and Draxxis had also helped him dig out more layers until we got to layer 5 in the slime farm. So it's pretty effective now. It's at its most highest efficiency, aside from the 3 blocks, which could have been better. We could have dug it 3 more blocks in the chunk, and that whole spawning platform would have been able to spawn slime. So there's a little bit of an efficiency issue there, but I'm thinking it's working quite fine, because personally I don't really use slime that much unless it's for sticky pistons, and we may need some slime blocks in the future. But I think that's going to be about it for this episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy watching, and we'll be seeing you in episode 16. You guys have a fantastic day.